It's going to be 97 degrees today. What's 97 degrees in your money, honey? 35 degrees. It's too much. It's way too much. So we're giving everything a really good soak this morning, and we'll probably give it a really good soak tonight to keep all of our little babies alive. Oh, can't wait. I also tore my shoulder up quite badly when we were doing the drilling last weekend. So my helping is I get to fill the bucket up and he has to carry it around. The other thing that's happening today is we've got the window repairman coming to look at the bathroom window upstairs, which I broke. Well, one of us broke by opening it too fast, I think. And then he's also going to look at this back door to see why it's grinding against the floor and just to fix the little hinge that's popped out in the front door. And we've got 2 grocery deliveries, so it's a very busy day. My avocado has little wee mushrooms growing on it. This might be its way of saying, Mother, Mother, please move me out of the water.
What? Sorry, the avocado?
Yes.
Oh, that's...
The avocado. Look at these little delicate things. They're adorable. But we've also got quite a nice root on it. But yeah, silly avocado. Well, very pleased that the window people were able to come out and fix this hinge for me. So now we can actually open that window up again. Not that we would want to, because I think it's still quite nearly 100 degrees out there. Andy said they also fixed the door downstairs, so I'll take a wee. I cut some of the fresh shallots from the garden. Now I can't see anything. Those are really strong.
Honey, the shallots are particularly strong. You should take care. Hey, honey, we should have had to throw a fistful size small cat fur out the window. Hey, honey, don't start another woodworking project. I might as well not be fucking here.
Meanwhile, Matey is a little bit like a sailor longing for the sea, resting his head out the window. Oh, my love, this must be very hard for you. Andy loves me. Don't be jelly. We have been to the pond store. We have got the things for the pond. We've already broken the tallest of these because of course we did. But we've got pretty much everything we need. You can see over there by Andy, the big giant pond. So the goal for today, Saturday got derailed due to massive party at the neighbor's house, complete with microphones. So we just sort of moved the exercise inside. My obsession with growing things from my kitchen continues. Mango. So I've been taking a weight loss course for reasons that are obvious to anyone who's been watching these videos for the last year. So part of that is trying to just be a little more thoughtful about what we make. So I'm decided to make a mango and passion fruit cheesecake. It was quite good. We're still eating it, actually, almost a week later. We did have one incident where I opened a cupboard and knocked half the mango onto the ground. We got there in the end, and tasty. There you go, cheesecaked.
That's still more dinner than I've made, though.
This is a lime and coconut salmon with basmati and wild rice and black-eyed beans and some lime pickled red onion and some red pepper that's been in the fridge for 100 years.
Got to just before I got as far as actually doing something with them instead of thinking, oh yeah, I should do something with those.
Well, there's still half of one here, and I think there's one more in the fridge, so you are most welcome if you think of something else. Alright, that's probably enough pomegranates, right? because these
Must
ones
be.
are questionable. Ooh. Ah. So the last order of business of the night was just spray painting out where we wanted the path to go in front of the Bug Hotel the next day so that Jack would have a guideline. Feast your eyes on the garden of this morning. Our hope is that it will look quite a bit different by afternoon because we're going to move the pavers and put the pond in. So can't wait to show you what it looks like 7 or 8 hours from now.
Right, so yes, we're removing the line.
So yeah, we've got to pry up these ones. I mean, ideally, if we have enough of the red adamantite ones, I'd like to keep those for in front of the Bug Hotel. But it's kind of just whatever we've got the most of. I think we'll probably, because we're not going to put them as close together as these ones are. So I was thinking to have like probably 4 inches in between each one, like just enough for about a foot width. So like this one and this one definitely, that one.
Well,
But I
gotta
don't
dig them up first and then see.
Yeah, but like this one, these two are just odd sized ones that have been cut down, so they can probably just go. While Andy was digging up pavers, Jack was digging up a little volunteer fern that had just decided to come up right in the middle of where we wanted to dig, and so far is still alive.
Sorry, I timed this badly. Are you kettling it out and right on the way you're working?
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Well,
It's a murder!
right, so yes, just in case you weren't feeling the heating up already this summer.
Yeah.
Can't stop the roots from coming through, but we can at least try to keep them as bay as much as we can. We will be at war with our neighbor's snowberry till the day we die, because I'm not willing to poison my own garden to get rid of it. So just constantly trying to clip it back. We haven't had the boys out to help for quite some time, so there was quite a lot of just little tasks to be done, like weeding. So it was great to kind of dig into some of that other stuff while somebody else did the heavy lifting for a minute. This is my favorite part of the day, where we just get to watch Andy be super manly and do manly stuff. Better if I could get
Tree roots don't help.
the what don't help?
Tree roots.
Oh yeah, they'll do that.
Ow.
What have you done? I'm growing bees. Andy's growing worms. Did you see in the bamboo how many bees we have living?
I didn't actually.
Yeah, all the ones that have the ends plugged have baby bees all through them, but it takes about 9 months for them to hatch, and so some of them have been there for and then they live for about 2 to 3 weeks.
It's worth it.
Start all over again.
Yeah.
This is why we have to put so much effort into supporting the bees. Long gestation, very short life.
Yeah, I never knew that.
Apparently.
Worm farm. You're such a worm hoarder, though. Then there's no worms in the yard. The answer to your question is yes. Andy's back did hurt the next day. And the next.
Sorry,
Get a drink, my love.
Yeah.
Okay. There's 2 worms right there in the pit.
I'll put them in the compost then.
Yeah. Little baby worms.
Oh yeah.
We're trying to take you to safety, worms.
One jumped out of my hand.
Jack literally did this for 7 hours. He is the MVP of the day. It's getting there. I mean, I think this side's probably deep enough now.
Yeah, but it's just
Yeah.
like
Just
the
have to.
gradient isn't
Well,
smooth at all.
yeah.
That's the thing. Like,
We'll do our best to
because
sort that.
it's like whenever I think I'm about to smooth it out, I get like a huge rock, and now it's like left a crater, so I got to smooth it out more.
Yep.
But yeah, I might just move on and come back to smoothing it later.
Yeah, because the challenge is we do have some sand, but if we add sand to it and then it rains, what happens is the clay and the sand mix together, and it basically turns to brick. Like that's how you make bricks, is you add sand to clay. So that would actually end up making more of a waterlog problem.
Yeah.
And we did add quite a bit of sand to it when we initially put the bug hotel in. So like you can see how there's sand under it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just trying to avoid anything too fine. But again, this is where we can use the soil spinner real quick, is to get some of the smaller rocks to put under the big gravel. And again, it's just about trying to make it so that it's got some nice drainage.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
I don't think it'd be too bad.
No, it's going to be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like filming you when you're working.
Sure.
And I'm melting.
Yes, there's more root material in there, that's a problem.
Oh, I guess there were 2 little dead trees there when we moved in. Wouldn't that be fun, honey?
What will be fun there?
Getting a little mini digger.
I mean, I guess.
Make this nonsense go faster. Yes, as soon as I went to film, all the bees that were on this fuchsia, all the bees disappeared. Rude. Never been so tempted to do a rain dance in my life. Is this the applewood?
Yes.
Nice. You know who loves apples?
Applejack the pony.
Hamsters. They love some applewood. I don't think we're going to get feral hamsters here, though.
Where was it we were seeing that Netflix documentary where they had the feral hamsters? Was that Germany?
Maybe. Syria.
No, that's just wild hamsters, my love. Wild and feral are not the same thing.
I suppose.
Except add joke here.
Oh, excellent.
Almost, but not quite a full box from.
One of them went sideways.
You went sideways.
It's a bit higgledy-piggledy.
Oh, to be fair, I'm trying to escape through a mesh in the back. Right.
Fabulous. Gonna help me dig a hole.
We got hole digging time.
Yep. While my thighs and shoulders told me I did do a fair bit of digging and pickaxing myself, Andy and Jack did so much digging in such hard soil. Just an amazing job. Such hard work.
Do you want to try and load it in?
Okay. Oh, I should have grabbed the level. The 3 plants that we got. Sort of maybe one here and then there. Get the 3 non-water plants planted. And then, and actually if you can put those in while I am, so the orangey tall ones, if you can put those 3 in while I'm putting together the second contour thing, then we can just pop it all together.
Any notes on positioning?
No, I mean, I specifically got the 3 of them to go together. So probably the tallest at the back, but other than that, just wherever it makes sense with the ground level.
Right, corners of the back, wherever makes sense, you're relinquishing rights of complaining.
There's only 3 of them. I don't actually think you can fuck it up. I mean, feel free to challenge me.
Oh, no, I believe very much I'm mostly just ensuring I don't have to hear about it.
Well, you'll be excited to know I'm recording this in real time, so I have it on record that I told you, tallest at the back, 1 to this side, 1 to that side. So just pull this back just so that it's not in the line of fire for all of this dirt that everybody's
So, is that sprig of grass a plant, or is that just some grass?
It is actually an ornamental, but again, it can be moved if it doesn't make sense there. You know, decently established, but it's definitely not as drought resistant as the one next to it.
Yes, naturally the spot I chose to move the fern to was right where that big root was.
Okay. I would expect nothing else. I'm going to start by confirming that these are all the same zone. This one, the mare's tail, Hipparus vulgaris, can actually go quite a zone all the way from 2 to 5, so that one should be fine. And this one is also a 2 to 5, so it gives us quite a lot of flexibility. And then I've got a pennywort that's the same, so that's quite good because it does give me more flexibility of how deep it goes in the pond, where some of the others I won't have as much flexibility. I think I'm going to put the pennywort in the middle actually. Okay, so let's get some dirt in there. This is pond soil, not potting soil, because you can't have anything that's actually got too much nutrients unless you just really want to have your pond full of algae, which is not my stated goal. Actually, just use that root as your line.
Yep. Right.
Yeah, so you're almost there.
Okay.
And then the gravel brigade can begin. How's it going, babe?
This soil is rock solid.
Yeah. Might be a...
And I'm bereft of even the leverage provided by a spade or a pickaxe.
I mean, you can definitely add some more compost in to that bit if you need.
I'm going to have to, because I may as well just be sculpting a plant pot right here.
That sounds fun. Okay. Come on out. The cotton bud has loads of roots growing through the pot.
You see, let's try a sensible approach first.
Oh, well, that's no fun.
Problem is, a sensible approach might literally not fit in the space.
Don't mind me, just dropping a pennywort. This problem is some of the pennywort is actually growing outside of the pot. This may make it somewhat difficult to get it out of the pot. Come on. Oh, there we go. Sort of. Well, we've lost a bit. Okay.
Where have I hidden the rubber mat for myself?
Oh no, it's right behind you. Look, right by the bird feeder.
Thank you.
Look behind you. Stems have grown through it. I think all we can do is hope that some of them come all the way detached so we can reuse them. Good luck. Okay, so put that fill around that with more pond soil. How's that looking, Jack?
Getting there. I think I'm like minutes away from being done.
Amazing. Sorry, making a mess.
Alright.
Covered in sand. It's great. Her dreams had come true. She had a pond.
Doesn't have it yet.
Why you gotta harsh my mellow all the time?
Apparently it's the person in the pond digging another hole. But how much? Hopefully this fern can
Live.
break through some fairly densely packed soil with its roots. Because what I've essentially done is I've dug a pond.
Now we're just gonna put some gravel around that because it will both help weight it down and give anything that decides to make the pond its home more places to put its eggs. Mix that up a bit so it's got a few different sizes of gravel in it. The big ones have kind of all gone to the bottom. Okay, so that is my deep water oxygenator one done. And we've just bought a pre-made tall one. Although we definitely broke one of the branches coming home. Okay. Okay, so now let's move that over there. And we've just got one other little pot to do. You dig such nice holes, Jack.
Thank you. Do you mind in a second checking if you're happy with how deep it is?
I think it looks good.
Yeah?
Yeah, looks good. I mean, it'll take a ton of gravel to fill it back in.
It's gonna be a lot, yeah.
Yeah. So basically, famous last words. Okay, so then I've got some creeping Jenny to go in sort of our zone 2 area. So round about 15 centimeters ish down, not too far. So stick that baby in there. Love a creeping Jenny. Okay, so I've just put the rest of the pond soil into the bottom and a bit of rocks. I'm not trying to cover it, but they're not good for much else, so we'll just mix them in with that.
Whoa.
Jack's got about 3 wheelbarrows worth of gravel down. So once that's nice and leveled, we'll set the paving stones down and then fill in around them with more gravel. Okay, I've moved my configuration a wee bit so that the Creeping Jenny can waterfall over. I've got my deep water aerators down there, and now I'm just trying to work out if that is just about right for the others, which can go as much as 40 centimeters down. This is nowhere near that. So right now, this brick is just about 20. This brick is just about 25. The actual contour planter is about 17. So actually, I think that will be just about fine on one brick. So I might just take out the one extra big one, stick it in there, and if at any point they look like they're struggling because they're too deep, I can always stick another brick under there. I was just trying to avoid using the red bricks because those came out of the house. They're covered in plaster, cement, that kind of stuff. So we don't want to add any of that junk into it if we can avoid it. Once again, we're coming up against bricks and or cement that was just sort of shoved under the fence line when they put it in.
They're not the main problems. The problem is that we've had 3 months of the hottest summer pretty much on record, and the clay soil is baked to rock hardness. So fundamentally, I am trying to make a plant pot by chiseling into a lump of baked clay rather than sculpting it.
Yep.
My back is going to fall off tomorrow.
Yep.
I don't want to go too far this way because...
Well, yeah, if we can avoid collapsing it, that would be nice, but...
So can you move the dirt bucket a bit closer?
Yep.
I started just piling it there and it didn't. It's not exactly a...
Well, like I said, it might make sense to just put it in and then use that dirt and just build it right back up around it. Not the greatest weather for this ever.
Well, all the greatest seasons, but
Yeah.
there's...
Pretty.
Kidney bean.
Haha. Why don't you set the foxglove pot down into it and let's just see.
Well, I think... Yes, it might need some chiseling around at the sides.
Oh, honestly, that's fine. Like,
I mean, not an awful lot, for God's sake.
just try not to break the only one that's got a flower on it.
Oh no, the two at the top do. Yeah, I mean, I'll literally just shave
Yeah.
that and shave that, and then, yeah, you're right, that will...
Probably back is better than at the front.
I mean, you're missing the knobbly bit I just said I was removing. That's okay, you can't see it from where you are.
That is true. Do you see some very fun roots and a brick?
Well, presumably the
There's
brick is
always a
holding the fence up.
Probably. So much gravel.
I know. Getting there.
Yeah?
But
We'd be lost without you, Jack.
thank you.
Because we're old and just this little bit makes us sweat like piglets.
It is really hot.
Right.
All right. Well, let's at least get those two in. And then, like I said, we can build up
Yep.
a bit.
Partly to rake it and partly so I can mix some of it.
Yeah, good call.
Well, yes, to reiterate, it is literally baked clay.
Yep.
Right, so... To break the root ball up a bit, do you think?
Maybe just very gently. Yeah, that's probably all it needs.
Alright, just do the same amount on the other side.
Yep.
And then what do you want in this gap? Or I might also...
Actually, let's just do this one, just because the foliage is nice and interesting next to it.
Yeah, okay. This grass is spiky.
Yes, yeah, and then let's just fill back in with compost first, and then the other dirt.
Yeah, might have to get some of the other compost because there's not a lot left there. And
Yeah,
it's basically as dry as everything else around there.
No, that's fine. Now that I've got this bucket empty, let me grab a bucket. Jack definitely earned his pay for the day. He moved a full ton of gravel by himself. Actually, why don't we set the other ones before we spread that too much?
Never mind.
Yeah, we can at least get the ones on that side.
Okay. This one doesn't look too bad, does it?
No, I don't think it is. It's most annoying.
Bring it anyway.
Not that one. Let's try to get the other full-size one.
And none of the ones in that big pile there.
Nope, not one of them.
This one doesn't have writing. Okay.
It's fine. Luckily, this bit, it's not like they're cemented in or anything, so we can always fix them as needed.
Just go a bit wider. Good.
I think it's a little, just go,
Like that?
I think so. This,
I mean, no one's going to notice if they're not perfect.
oh God, you would hang out with Andy.
That is the reason they wrote the slogan, "Perfect is the enemy of the good."
There?
Yeah.
You don't sound convinced.
Yeah, I think it's more
You don't
that.
have to ignore that.
No, that side is a little bit higher, so let's actually just put the level between the two
Yeah.
and just see.
No. Oh wow. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, quite a
Huge
bit. So we
difference.
just need to kick a bit of the gravel out from under that end.
All right. That's a quick fix. Not quite enough.
It's a yeah.
Oh,
Just your back, not active
just like
injury.
that.
Actually, I think this one might be a bit lower.
Yeah, so taking a break from the pre-war, post-war reconstruction help.
Miles away. And it's so wonky.
Pretty good.
A little wonky. Are you happy with the spacing?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
So yeah, now I just need to fill it in.
gaps. Hard bit done though, I suppose.
Yeah.
Do you want this? Done with it.
Jesus.
Yeah, factoring in that the pot's going to be removed in a second. Yeah, I think we're there.
Cool.
So, steal some gravel. Yeah, but
Brilliant. It's gonna be so pretty, honey.
I dare say.
I love it so much, Jack.
Yeah?
So much better than what was there.
I think it's
Also,
kind of done.
now
Yeah.
we won't have to weed it every 3 weeks because
Yeah.
it's just
Bit more functional, yeah.
here.
So where do we
diagonal.
want the hangy bit going?
That's what I'm saying. It's in the front. Yeah, right about there. So I don't want it like purely that way because then we'll miss it. We'll mostly be looking at it from this direction.
Okay.
Okay. So swing it around this way.
Ow, ow, we have to go down. Ow, 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 ow.
Just your back.
Yes. Right, we'll have to see if this
That's fine.
Lower her down.
Okay, I think that's...
Does it make sense to pack the dirt in first?
Shit, we can't do.
I realise keeping the bucket of dirt I had just on hand would have been a better idea. Now we want to build it up around the sides, I presume?
No.
Okay.
Is it right if I move these plants?
I'm moving it right now.
Thank you.
Come here, you baby.
Oh,
It's a little wet.
well,
Oh, okay. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Would you mind if I just grab the sieve and I dump the water and you hold the sieve while we fill it?
by sieve.
Sieve. Sieve. It's not a complicated word. All right. Are you even ready?
No, but let's carry on anyway.
Oh my god. Splash. Well, it's not the only stick I'm putting in.
I think the gravel's going to have to come this way a bit more because it's like...
Yeah, I mean,
really
that's
steep.
okay, right?
Yeah. Shouldn't have
Yeah.
to dig anything. It's just...
No,
Is
that's
it okay
fine.
if it spills out more?
Yeah, that's fine.
Great.
I'd rather have a little bit too much than not quite enough and have it
Yes.
be wobbly and dangerous.
No,
So-
that makes perfect sense.
Completely agree. You're just a very sensible fellow for someone your age.
Thank you.
Let me go fill water. All right. So that's the little stone path pretty much done. And that's the pond pretty much done. We've just got to add a bit more water once Andy's had a wee break. I'm going to just tie up the broken flower, even though it's broken, just and have a little visual interest until it dies. I had a few that were bigger, but I think we've just sort of used them on other bits.
Yeah.
Oh, like there is one in front of the maple tree there by those little stupid trees. There you go. Just a random broken hippo.
Oh, I quite like it.
All right, I am just going to put a bit of chard into these ones where we've pulled out the lettuce that's actively dead. Lovely. All right, I just need to give that a good watering, and I think I'm done.
Okie dokie.
Ugh.
Right, yes, I'll wiggle this around a bit.
Yeah, and then like I said, I think just the fuchsia and the fennel against the fence there. All right, so some plants back over here. Planted some chard. I'll take one last picture from upstairs so you can see the scale of what we've done. But overall, a very productive, very exhausting day. Wasn't it, honey?
Ow, my back.
So the bottom of the garden looks just a little bit different. You can barely see the pond, but in front of the Bug Hotel is just a whole different world. Absolutely love it. We had just the tiniest bit of rain last night, but so far my pond is looking pretty happy. I just need to get a couple of floating plants for the top, but I just didn't want to overwhelm it on the very first day putting it in. But I'm genuinely pleased with it. And once we get just a bit more time and money, frankly, and we'll be able to turn all of this into a lovely little bog garden. Nice. All right, just gonna add some Limnobium levigatum to the top of the pond. There we go. So it's just a little bit of oxygenating pondweed that will float on the top and hopefully offer a wee bit of shade, just in my pocket, so that we don't get a huge algae infestation. So we'll just put some of those little babies in there. There we go. Yeah, so probably we think it's going to rain around 7 tonight. So if it does that, I won't have to add any more water to it. And I'm actually just going to train that up that way a little bit just so it doesn't get stepped on. Yes, very happy with this little pond and just, you know, things in general. But I really love how the different foliage here, especially with the Alstroemeria and the foxglove and this little Rudbeckia, I think it'll just be a really pretty corner. I've also got just a couple of small hostas to put into that little shady corner over there so that we can have a little bit of shade. What I'm thinking I'll probably do as well is to take this big sleeper out of there, put something else in with just a little tiny hedgehog hole in the bottom. So I've just got to find a piece of scrap plywood or something just to stick in there, because obviously we're trying to keep the god dang foxes out of here and just let everybody else enjoy it. Like this cute little bumble who's hanging out on the foxglove. Oh, and there, a butterfly came in just for fun. So yeah, lots of life in and around the pond, which is exactly what we wanted. My first physalis flower. I'm very excited.
I don't know if it's radically changed the, well, apart from the ponds, radically changed a huge amount, but there's definitely more of a sense of intentionality.
Oh yeah, like it's gorgeous. Look at this. Look at that.